Energetic introduction, Nick FPV here. So in this video I want to try to experiment with cheap, simple ways to get at least a rough speed reading on a quadcopter. I don't have GPS, I don't have a radar gun, so I'm going to just try to use some very simple methods here. So I'm just kind of curious how fast these quads go. I fly micros, so today I'm going to be testing out Fullspeed Toothpick Pro, kind of. This is a Fullspeed Toothpick originally, then I modded it. I put the Emax motors, 1106, 4500 kV Emax motors with the Avon Rush props. And then I have the new Kabab TP3. These are all the stock recommended Kabab parts. So I'm going to test these two micros out. And I haven't done this yet. I'm filming this before doing the experiment. So if I'm able to get a reading, I'm going to guess I want this to go 60 miles an hour. It's maybe going to be a little lower than that, but that would be amazing. This thing is fast as hell, and I'm going to hope it at least goes 70, maybe 80. That would be amazing, but it's super light. This is about as light as a 4S quad can get. So we'll see how it goes. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to go full throttle from a specified distance here at the park. There's an edge of a softball field right over here, and then I'm going to fly and cross this fence line here. I'm going to see how long that takes using my little DVR here. Records decent DVR, of course. It's not going to be perfect, but we're going to get a rough estimate. And then we'll go back home, do some measuring, and get the speed of these quads. Alrighty, so I'm going to get up here, head on over to our start line and push it. So up next, the modified Fullspeed Toothpick. Alright, back in front of the computer here. So I've got Google Earth open, and this is the area where I was flying. I was aiming from the end of the softball field to this fence line. So basically we're just going to use the ruler tool here on Google Earth, go from the tip of the softball field to the fence line, and we'll say, just call that 32 meters, and that'll be the distance that we'll compare to the time on the DVR, and we'll get our speed. Now for the results, keep in mind all of this is pretty rough estimate. DVR is not a super accurate, time recorder, but to get a rough idea, we're going to take our total Toothpick 3 time, those 1.18 seconds, and then divide our distance over time, and we'll get our meters per second here, and that equates to almost 100 kilometers per hour or 61 miles per hour. So it's about what I assumed it would be. And then for the Fullspeed Toothpick, I'll just cut to the chase. Very close to the Toothpick 3, and now this is a 4S quad, the Fullspeed Toothpick Pro. So surprisingly for the Kabab, I mean, it's coming in really close for a 3S quad, and it's definitely all the weight savings, I think, to account for the relatively high speed. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe. Adios.